All right, welcome now to the part Power of the Mind. And it is my pleasure. I'm so excited to introduce Dr. Professor Amirah Jackson to you. This is somebody who I feel like embodies self construction, deliberate action, thought, imagination, choices, the perfect person to help be the master instructor of this topic. Her journey is incredible. Her accomplishments are hands down just flat out impressive. But for her to be able to show you the things that we've already kind of gone over, self construction as a whole, who you can become, what you can achieve, and the ability to continue to believe that you can make the improvements, you can deliberately build the life you want to live. Because she didn't start off rich and with all her things just handed to her. She really had to work and build and become. And I know because I'm her brother, I've been right by her side watching her construct the life that she has. And it's amazing to see. I'm happy for her to be here. Dr. Jackson, can you please share a little bit of your story and also tell us about self-construction, deliberate action, thought, how this has helped to shape your life? And please share with the students.
Thank you, Mark, for that introduction. As my brother stated, I'm Dr. Amirah Jackson, raised in New Orleans, had a great time growing up in the Big Easy. For me, my journey of self construction started in the seventh grade. I encountered an instructor who was very negative towards me, gave me a lot of low scoring grades on exams when I had already been excelling very well in school to this point. So I decided one day to kind of skip out on school because I just needed a minute to like pull it together because I was like, I can't be this bad at life. Like I really can't be. I've been doing fine to this point. And so it was at that moment that I realized that anything that I put my mind to, I can achieve. And there was nothing that anyone could tell me to keep me from doing that. The only person who could do it was myself. And so from there, I sought out a very good academic career. I went on, did very well in high school, graduated with honors, went on to college. While I was in college, I did decide to start a career in dentistry. And so I studied dental hygiene. And in studying dental hygiene, I realized that with working with my colleagues, I got really good at tutoring and also helping explain things to people so that they could be successful as well. And in doing that, it never felt like I was using more of my time in a negative way. It always felt like it was being used for the good. And so that kind of stuck with me as I went on to begin my career as a hygienist. But at the completion of my career as a hygienist, I said, I probably could be a dentist.
Yeah.
And so that was when I refocused, set a whole new set of goals, put a whole new plan in place, and went on and attacked it and became a dentist. And so while I was in dental school, though, the same thing kind of occurred where I was able to work with my colleagues and explain things to them to where they also were becoming successful. But then at the same time, I felt very fulfilled in being able to do that. And so I say, maybe academia is something I should consider in my career once I finished dental school. And so went on, did private practice for a little while, but as soon as the opportunity was presented to go back to the University of Louisville, where I graduated from, I sought that position and I'm able to be in it today. And so I hope that in my time with you all, I can help you become the person that you desire to be. It'll take some work, but we can definitely lay the framework for you to be able to be who you are definitely destined to be.
I love that. I mean, just your story is so amazing. I've watched you go through each one of those obstacles. I've seen you, you know, get in school and have even professors when you were in dental school, come almost with that seventh grade feel a little bit and have to push through. But you're just a good testimony to how this thing is built, and we've done that for each other because we weren't always here where we are now with the ability to have this platform and to share and teach and bring people along on the journey. We're speaking very experientially. We're coming
Yeah.
from a place that self-construction is a concept that we discovered, which was even deeper than the motivation and the self-development or self-improvement, movement that we had kind of used to get through those moments. We still found that there was something missing, and it was the ability to use the mind deliberately, not only on our thoughts, but on our actions. And then when we put that mind body connection together, you know what I'm saying? Not only like thinking the good thoughts, but learning the information steps that we needed to take. So when you were getting ready to go from being a dental hygienist to being a dentist, in the middle of that, there was the dream, there was the information that you needed to execute, to apply, to go, to travel, to go to the schools. And then you had to take the action to go apply. Then once you got there, like you said, new set of goals, right? What are the standards here? What do I need to learn? But it's very doable. And that step by step, never give up, keep going, learning model is what we want you to be able to have at your disposal, not only about the thing you want to get, but about yourself through self-construction, understanding what it takes, the mind, the brain, your consciousness, self-construction, things that people don't tell you about. But like I said earlier, the best things in life are free. So you have at your disposal all the time what it takes to reach the higher level, get real happiness, and become who it is that you want to be and live a fulfilled life, and not feel like every single day you're doing what you don't want to do. And that's what we're going to help you achieve. Thank you, Dr. Jackson. Let's dive into these lessons and give even more wisdom to help people achieve that happiness and be able to execute self-construction.